Hey, what's going on guys? John the Video Guy here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about what to do with your old MacBook. It could be a laptop, it doesn't have to be a MacBook, but what to do with your old computer or laptop. You know, do you get rid of it? Do you donate it? Do you rip it apart? Do you take a sledgehammer to it? And probably the reason why you want to get rid of it is because you got a new one, right? And that's usually the case. You know, computers only have a shelf life, I believe, of 5 years. And after that, you know, they start breaking down, things about them start breaking, whether it's the CPU, they start running slow, or maybe some of the hardware, whether the screen gets cracked or the keyboard or the track, in my case, the trackpad stopped working. So, you know, things go wrong with computers and you have to weigh whether it getting repaired or buy a new one, you know. So what to do and reasons why not to throw away your MacBook, or what else can you do with it? So today's video, I'm going to go over my story and some tips if you're looking to get rid of your MacBook or trying to figure out what to do with it. So this was my first MacBook. It is I don't even know how old it is. I want to say it's a 2010. So, you know, it is pretty old. Got that DVD going on. So this was my first MacBook. I bought it used on Amazon actually for around $300 at the time. It was back in 2017 I bought it. So actually I only had it for about 4 years now. But I recently upgraded, this is my personal computer, to actually a PC.
What?
Yes, I know, I jumped back on the PC wagon because I'm cheap. But you know, this was actually my first Mac and actually my first laptop. So I don't use it anymore as my primary personal computer. So what am I doing with it? I am actually keeping it, so I haven't thrown it out yet. And one of the big reasons is actually because it does have a DVD port to it. So, you know, if you want to burn DVDs or create DVDs, you would have to get a Mac, like, I don't even know what they're called. I'll put it up on the screen for you. But basically it's a Mac DVD, like it's a separate device that you can actually burn and read and write DVDs on. And what's cool about this old computer, it has a DVD port built into it right on the side. So I can still insert and play and burn and rip DVDs on this MacBook. Another reason you might want to keep your old computer is because you have other apps that you bought previously that you don't have the license for a newer computer. So in this example, you know, I bought Adobe CS6 at the time for this computer, I installed it, and I no longer have the license and key to update. You know, actually, why would you? Because it's CC now. So, you know, with the Adobe CC license, you know, it automatically updates. But in this case, I have the CS6 suite installed on this computer. But what is nice about the CS6 suite is that it has Adobe Encore. So I can burn authorized DVDs, going back to number one, on this computer using Adobe Encore. So, but on the same note, there might be other applications that you have on your old computer that you still want to utilize. So, you know, keeping your old computer might be good in that regards. And on the same note, you know, this does have an older operating system on it. I think it's Yosemite, if I'm not mistaken. So, you know, with the new operating systems coming out on newer computers, there might be a point where you might want to use an older operating system, whether to open a file, a certain application that isn't supported on a newer operating system. So having this just as a backup might save you one day if something's not compatible with a newer operating system. The other thing that actually works fine on this MacBook is Playback. So it has a Thunderbolt out and, you know, I can play videos or different things on this MacBook. So, you know, that's one functionality that still works about it. That's perfectly fine. So Thunderbolt out to a HDMI, and I can stream videos and different things out to my TV, such as playing DVDs. Also good for simple tasks like, you know, organizing photos or, you know, going through email. So, you know, it still has basic functionality. And I think most of the reason why people get newer computers is because they're a lot faster, specifically in my industry, you know, for video editing, obviously you want a fast computer, but this MacBook is still good at doing simple tasks. So that might be another reason why to hold on to it. And the last one is nostalgia. Now, if this is your first computer and if you saw my video a few weeks ago, you'll notice that I went over my first computer, and there's just something about it that's nostalgic. So if you are debating whether to throw away your first computer, you might not want to. You might just want to save it and reminisce. But if it isn't your first computer, then feel free to throw it away. All right, so say if you don't want to keep it, what else can you do with it? If you know someone that's into computers, you can rip it apart and donate it to them. You know, they can reuse the RAM or the different parts possibly that's inside of it. If it still works, you can also donate it or list it maybe on eBay to get rid of it. There's always someone looking for old computers. So don't feel the need to take a sledgehammer to it right away and just throw it out. You know, there are still parts that people can use about it that they can use on their own computers, or if they want to build a computer or are looking for a simple computer to use. So that wraps up this video. I hope this gave you some ideas if you have an old MacBook or old laptop that you want to get rid of. So feel free to like, subscribe to the channel if you like these videos, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.